Yo, 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 everybody, this is Narcoleptic Cheetah in another episode of Factorio, and today we are going to set up the mall, actually, and between episodes I set up radars so we can actually see our base from this mode, so I don't have to run back and forth just to show you what I'm thinking. So, like I said, like I've been saying, we're going to tear out all of this stuff, and, well, maybe except for the ammo line. But we're going to tear out all this stuff. Actually, even the ammo line, if you think about it. Anyway, that's fine. We're fine. And if we're looking at it, there's this huge section that has a load of ammo on it, right? And if I just follow it, eventually I get to the place where it's spaced out. Actually, I probably would have been better going the other way, but whatever. So yeah, there's this huge section that has just got an enormous amount of ammo on it. I mean, think about how many thousands this must be. And then it starts getting spaced out, a little more spaced out, and then we're spaced out for most of it. I do believe, like, it was just, let's see, it was from here all the way to here. That's still, it's not half of it. It's like probably a quarter of it. So we got a long way to go. Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to set up the actual mall and probably sciences and stuff. We need to figure out the bus situation realistically. Let's see here. I'm thinking, actually, I think the mall is probably not going to be that different from where it is now, just maybe a little north of it and maybe a little east. So like in this section here. Yeah, that should work in this section, and then maybe we can have science somewhere. Ooh, wow, I didn't know it would scan out this far. Ooh, look, uranium. But it looks like we can actually... Oh, if that wasn't there, we could have done some niceness there. But I mean, we could probably get here to here and here to here and close that off. Maybe not yet. Not yet. We're almost there. We're almost to the point where we can close off quite a bit. But I think we're going to be fine just putting the mall up in this area. And then we're going to put probably science out this way. Gotta set up some steel. I think we're going to use this for steel. And then obviously we've got oil and a couple of different places that we can use to add to the bus and to everything. This iron patch is actually not as dense as that one. But that's okay. We're actually going to use this for our normal iron, this for everything else. We're going to need green circuits. They can probably go in here. Like I said, steel will probably go up in this area. And we have coal here that can actually supply this line as well as this coal over here. So, oh, and we're going to have stone over here. So, yes, we'll be producing a bunch more pollution, but we are now protected from our enemies to the north, south, east, and west. I'm a little bit curious. How much does this have in it? 10? Okay, that's fine. And basically what we're going to do is we're probably going to move the ammo depot somewhere to, well, I don't know. We might keep it like on the left side of the mall just to keep it here, or we might move it north. I don't know, something like that. Alright, so I guess the first things first, we need to kind of get over here and start mapping out the new mall without tearing this stuff down, because we're going to need all this these kinds of things to build the new mall. So I think we're good there. Those shouldn't be marked for death. Or maybe they should. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. I can do this. Okay. So I will be back with you guys in just a bit. Okay, guys, so we're back, and basically what I'm thinking right here is we'll kind of set some stuff up for the bus. So like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm thinking those are probably we'll just actually start the bus here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for iron. Skip 2. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for copper, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for iron gear wheels, and then I think we're just gonna do, well, no, we'll probably do 4 for the electronic circuits. Now, that said, at first we're only gonna do 1 line per. Like, we don't need to do more than this. We just need this to figure out how much room we have to build our mall. And we also kind of need to know which way we're going with it. I think we're just going to go this direction. And then have all the factory stuff over there. So, I really wish it was not, so we have, God, we have a lot. We have belts, we have buildings, we have clean power, which is basically just the solar panel kind of stuff. We have concrete with some explosives. We have inserters, logistics, military, nuclear buildings, which we don't actually need yet, power poles, pipes, power suit, railroad, robots, and speed modules. Okay, so we don't need robots yet. We don't need speed modules or railroad. We technically don't need the power suit yet. We will need power poles. We will need pipes. Definitely military. Definitely logistics. Clean power, yes. Concrete, ish. Inserters, yeah. Belts, inserters, buildings. Those are probably our first goes. So, let's go all the way back. We're just going to put belts at the beginning. And while we put a bunch of stuff on the belt last time, what is our largest thing, actually? Buildings is pretty huge, but realistically, it doesn't go quite that high if you think about it. Let's see. I think the only other thing would be the power suit. Yeah, it's enormous. Yo. But again, you can cut it kind of in half, because the amount you just the buildings part. So the buildings where my arrow is right now, that's as big as it gets, really, realistically speaking. So we can actually go quite a bit higher. We could go like this high if we wanted, and leave ourselves plenty of space for our thing. Realistically, let's just do this. Let's do the power suits like maybe here, and then anything that's a ghost. So what we're gonna do ultimately is set up the ghost. We can get this, right click, we're gonna whitelist and tiles, set the filter, maybe it's entities. Oh, it's over here. Entity ghost, item on the ground, this one, and we can just use this to kind of like just eliminate all of that. So like that's how big it is. It is ridiculous, and I don't think it's actually this big on the side either. I think it's more like to here. That's questionable. Let's see if it goes back in anywhere. Nope. Yeah, we're just gonna eliminate to here, I think. So like it's a lot thinner once you get rid of all that stuff, and a lot shorter. So we have all of these lines here. And while this is way off, we can actually add more lines to it. In fact, I think we have a bus. Oh, I actually have to go. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to just try to work within these boxes here. Might even do something to the effect of like, this is where... This is our bottom line, right? Like... Okay, something like that. That we don't want to go below that line, no matter what, in terms of putting things down. So actually, I'll just keep dragging this out, and I think that's probably it. Yeah. So we actually want to start right above these things. Oh, of course, it's getting dark. Ugh. Can't wait for a power suit. Okay. So what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to clear out these trees right here. And the first thing we're going to do, I think, is belts or military. The only reason I would do military right here is because it would sync up with this line up here. This line. Jeez. Can I make some... I don't think I have materials on me. I was going to say, can I make some lights? Please. And just need to make some lights right there. Okay. Okay, so this... Oh, jeez. That. Okay, wow, that's so bright. Alright, so this line right here could be where everything comes across. That is literally night and day. Okay, so we might get some lights going. But for now, let's look down here. Let's get some more of these trees gone. Just get them gone, and then we'll just figure things out. Okay, so I think... Let's see, where is... That's that. Okay. So let's get this up. Wow. Power suit, no. Railroad, no. Robots, no. Speed modules, no. Belts. God, belts are so nice. Look how small they are. So yeah, I mean, I think we'll just line it up. Like, this is the bottom, right? So we can actually just shift click it in there, and then grab our destruction tool, and yeah, really just kind of do that. Like, we don't need all the other stuff. We just need this. So we have belts, and then we're going to get on top of that. Let's see. We need buildings. That's for sure. Wow, that is very, very raunchy. What is that? I think that's furnaces or something. But yeah, with us not doing... Yeah, let's do something like that. And we can get rid of this. Yeah, I don't actually know what that was. We don't need any of that. Apparently we do need this right here, but we don't need, like, this stuff. Or this. Pretty sure, anyway. I mean, I'm getting rid of it kind of willy-nilly, but at the same time, I don't think we actually need any of this. And obviously, we don't need the bottom row right here, because that's not an actual line or anything. It's just me telling myself, don't go any lower than this line. So, like, now, look at it. It's pretty small, so we can actually maybe... I hope we can do this. Can we cut this and then put it? Yeah. So, like, buildings, we can actually move a little closer and put right there. And then, let's see, what else do we need? We have power that we could use. let's see. We're gonna need cleaning power. We're gonna need inserters. That's one of the huge things we're gonna need right up front. Let's see. We're going to put that right here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this because now we have a baseline. We don't need this stuff right now. That was not supposed to do that. Did I? I might have clicked the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, I think I clicked the wrong thing. It's fine. It's totally fine. This one just gets rid of ghosts. Okay. So we've got belts, and we've got inserters, and we've got buildings. What else do we need? Oh, good. I didn't have alt on. Okay. So inserters, buildings, labs and stuff. Okay. Let's just keep moving through. Let's see, we had buildings. Clean power will be something that we really need in the near future. So let's just put a little space between them. Oops. We're also going to need concrete, but not right now. Inserters we just did. Logistics we're going to need. Yes. Alright. Let's do that. we can actually make lights. Okay. So military, that's definitely something we'll need. Oh, and see, I'm like way off again. Dang it. Well, shoot. You know what? Just gonna have to do it. Do it to it. Military, nuclear buildings, don't need that. Pipes we do. Pipes we do need. We do need pipes. Oh, this reminds me. I need to get rid of those things. And this is all going up, I do believe. Is that a cliff? That's a cliff. Oh, gross. I have to get rid of the whole thing. Alright. Really? Alright. So we're going to need pipes, which is really small. We can actually do this over here. You can almost do it like this. Let's do it like that, actually. Okay. And then military. We can actually do military with those things, like right there. Something like that. Okay, I just want to see this from the sky. Like, how far have we gotten? Oh, man, we're already over here. It's not good. And actually, I think that's the better of the two. Okay. Yikes. And what else do we have? Pipes. Power poles, gonna need those. Alright. Just trying to make sure that everything is going to fit. Actually, kind of parts of it look like it's not gonna fit. Alright, so that's power poles. Oh. That's why it gets like that. Okay. Alright. That's alright. That's okay. Ooh. It's questionable. But I could do... I mean, since these are not so tall anymore, I could do stuff like cut this, right? And we can actually put it like up here. Just gotta kind of line it up. Something like that. Right? That's power stuff. So, yeah, we can just stack a couple of these. I think that'll be okay. Why are those... Oh. Why are these so far up? This is really strange to me. Anyway. Let's see. We don't need any of this. That's pretty gross. We don't need any of that, actually. We don't need any of this. And we don't need any of that crap. Holy crap. We already discovered we don't need that stuff. I don't think we even need stuff like over here. Okay. I think we're doing better. And, okay. So, what else do we need? Was that power poles that I did just a second ago? Yes. But they actually don't make the wooden ones. That's fun. Oh my lord, look how big power suit is. Okay, that's gonna have to hold off. Railroad, we're gonna have to hold off on that for now. Robots and chests, hold off. Speed modules, hold off. Belts, buildings, clean power, concrete. Ooh, did I get logistics? I think this is this. Yes. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so... Ooh, I'm just looking at the time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build all this in time-lapse. And then we'll get back to it. Okay, so yeah, that was quite a bit longer than I thought. I had to kind of upgrade the iron situation and such. This is only meant to be kind of a passive system. We don't really mean to have just an enormous amount of product coming out of here, even out of the bus lines, at least at first. So eventually we'll have 4 lines, but we'll also have all of this built out. We'll eventually have 4 lines of copper, 4 lines of electronic circuits, and 4 lines of copper of gear wheels. I'm kind of considering the possibility of making red circuits on demand, or even doing like a couple of lines, or maybe just 1 line. I don't know. But anyway, I think that's going to do us for today. Everything that we can have set up is set up. All these blinking things are just 2 inserters that are going to buildings that don't exist yet. We are making ammo again. That was like the last thing I put in. I was like, oh crap, we need it. But realistically, this is all backed up. That means that this is backed up, which means the entire line of this is backed up. The entire thing, the one that goes all the way around here, is completely backed up. It's probably thousands upon thousands of ammo, which means we'll probably never go through it. But yeah, so we're totally protected. We have all our turrets in place. We are actually starting to get pollution that will probably reach out here, which means these guys are going to come in. They tend to do shortest distance, so they'll probably attack right here. Yeah, I mean, the next ones that get might come in here, but again, we bottlenecked on purpose, so they would have to like filter in and then just get completely lambasted by the like the 3 turrets right there. The next ones might be here, but there's a bunch of trees in the way, so like you can see it kind of like hits the trees and just doesn't kind of go any further. Once it hits the desert, I think this will be the ones that come at us the most, just because there's nothing blocking them, although there's a bunch of oil down there. Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of wait and see for a lot of this land, like what we can reclaim and such. Yeah, but anyway, I've rambled on for long enough, so if you guys liked the episode, please leave a like on it. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.